Hey everybody, Jack Boyles with Steam Engines USA, and figure I'd give you a little update on our gym situation. We have gotten most of the floor down. So over here, I guess I need to start with the painting and trim. So windows done and everything's painted. All my trim is painted. This side, we ended up painting the bottom panels, and I haven't put the new blinds up. So those yucky old blinds are still up. But all of our trim, and then over here in this corner, that box, Susan painted that box, painted that blue, which looked really nice, and it allowed the crown molding to pop. So it kind of pops now. We have that designated solid accent wall. I wonder if I should paint the door blue. Maybe I should paint the door that's color blue, or just leave it, or paint it bright white. I don't know, another thing to it. But the floor, we got most of it down. It's not all down. So you can see of that little bit of section left right there. And I'm gonna spin the camera around. So yeah, so we started over here, and I ended up trimming out around the doors, and literally, like, when you put this flooring down, they say start from the middle and do a grid and work your way out. But I didn't want just these tiles, if you can see, if I can get a reflection here. That's a 2-foot tile. And I didn't want them to just be stacked beside each other because it wasn't as strong. So I offset them. So you can see there's like a tile here, and then there's a tile offset. So when I was putting these down, I kind of did it like a regular hardwood laminate floor. So I did a row across, and then I staggered it. So about 10 or 12 inches stagger, and then started the next row. And the hardest part was just getting the ends, getting it to fit around the door, and then taking these pieces and running them all the way across. And it really turned out good. So, and you can see where it's snapped together right there. Right there. But this floor, I got it nice and fitted good. I put this, like I was telling you, I put the felt, roofing felt down. So underneath it, there's this laminate, this paper, roofing felt. It's kind of thick, and then the pad. And it looks good. I'm pretty pleased with it. Put a lot of work into it, I know that. So we should tomorrow, my plan is I gotta fit these pieces around the door and go across. Basically same thing I did over there. And then we'll run this row, we'll run that row. I'll move the dog and his cage and go put that out in the building. I don't need the wet dry vac anymore. And then we'll run it all the way to the wall. We'll finish it, trim it out, hang our blinds here, hang that blind, and we should be able to start moving in equipment. So it worked out pretty good. I took all the weights off the multi-gym, and honestly, I kind of liked the multi-gym in the corner, like at an angle. But again, our plan is to move it over into this corner. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Susan's really happy with that floor. I'm really happy with that floor. I think it turned out, or it is turning out great. Once we get that down, Then it'll be the lighting. We'll be putting that lighting system up on the ceiling. So yeah, pretty cool. Really pleased with this space. The space will look really nice. It's starting to look, having this over here, cut that off. Having that in the room makes it look like a gym. It feels like it's a gym. You could just go with that. But yeah, we'll be moving in, I guess, 4 other pieces of equipment and then laying them out. And then I got the 2 TVs we'll stick up here, and then the shelf for the door. So yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Pretty happy with it. I think that's it. So yeah, that's coming along. We've put a lot of work into this room in the last 2.5 months, and it's all coming together now. So hopefully the next update, I may take some pictures and throw them on Facebook, but probably the next update we'll have the blinds up. Susan, we were talking about the ceiling light, and she was curious if it was too much light. So I don't know, but we will. I think we're gonna put it up and see. I think we'll like it once it get up there. It'll make a really cool effect in this room, and it'll brighten this room up pretty good. But it's a gym, so we'll get our equipment in here. We'll get it all laid out and everything in its place, and then I'll do another update showing sort of, maybe not the finished product, but everything in place. And then we have some final touches to do, and that door, I've got to do something with that door. But anyway, yeah, so cool. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching our process of build a home gym, project home gym. It's looking pretty good. This mat is really comfortable to walk on. So, I mean, I wish all our floors felt like this. It actually feels really good. And this pad, here's a, it's actually, I think earlier I called it like an inch thick pad floor, but it's not an inch, it is a 1/2 inch. If you can see that. It's pretty thick though. I mean, that's some thick stuff. And the way I've been doing this is very simple. I've got, I basically use this to draw off my lines. Let me flip it over so you can see. So when I'm measuring this stuff, I flip it over, use a red marker to draw lines wherever I need to cut. And these are 10 snips. And they work really good cutting this. It's still hard. It's actually very difficult to cut this 1/2 inch thick pad, but that works. So if you're putting a floor like this down, get you some of those tools right there. And then of course I got a straight razor right there to do a little fine trimming and cutting. But yeah, this stuff looks good. I like it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And hope everybody's doing well. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And from our family to your family, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And hopefully next video we'll have all the floor in and we'll start moving in the equipment. And then it'll be really just kind of final touches. So yeah, so anyway, thanks. Take care. Love you all. God bless. Thanks for watching. From High Point, North Carolina, Steam Engines USA.